Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Alright, I'm back. I thought the Vic was naked, that's why I didn't start the stream till now. However, she is fully clothed, so that's good. Who are we supposed to talk to again? We're supposed to talk to Carruthers, right?
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Alright. Let's inspect the body. Big pool of blood.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Alright. Rip.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Alright. So can't inspect anything else. These are going to be pretty useful. We got a bar matchbook, a handbag. It probably holds information.
We
Evelyn
could go over to the
Summers.
lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Ooh. Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when we last started. Whatever. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know that makes you become. We know what that makes you become. But I'm not waiting to harass and accuse. I am uniting to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn. And it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine. But only God Almighty
Someone was
above
trying
us.
to get her to come home.
The rest of it. Alright. I'd assume her father was trying to get her to come home, Phelps. Bar matchbook.
Maybe someone at
Mensch's
Mensch's
bar.
will remember her. This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Alright. What's over here?
Don't you have cases to solve?
What are you thinking, Ray?
The
There we
city
go.
keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Isn't Ray the DA's investigator? It's all lighter. Alright. Is there anything unmarked, potentially? It's one of our dudes, SCR the guy. I don't think Rusty will be too fond of.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shunting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Find anything, Pinker? No. Alright, let's go talk to this dude.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine.
It's you.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
24 years old.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
You found her lipstick. What did you write on her body?
What are you talking about? I didn't write anything.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
So I assume next we're going to that bar. Gotta use the game all over here.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Here, Rusty, let's take this thing. It's way more stylish than our car.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food.
Cole!
Rusty?
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
That is true, Phelps. Hold on, before we... You know what, never mind, we're already here. Put us into a cutscene.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, Homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No. I was at home. Writing.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Alright,
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
I don't believe that.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Is there another guy in here? Yeah, that dude.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Alright.
One more time, pal, and I'll break your fucking jaw.
Mouth on that one. Wait, there's still stuff at Mensch's. What, do we gotta ask the bartender or something?
You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
Is there anything back here? There's gold doorknob. Okay, well there's gotta be something here. It says I'm missing something.
At the moment, all I want to do is talk to the bottom of my glass.
What do you think?
I say we try the liquor store next. I could get a short dog for the car.
Alright, might as well leave Mensch's. Nothing else we can do here. So, liquor store time. Levine's Liquor.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer detail. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Alright. Cop killer shot. Ugh. I think he's down for the count.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Get over here, will you? This isn't as much fun as it was.
Alright.
Shouldn't have had that second lunch.
No, you shouldn't have, Rusty. You should only have one lunch. Why did I say that?
You like killing cops? Won't help
Boom.
console the officer's family, but these guys are done.
Alright. We got the card here. Boom. Turning around.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Alright.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Now, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
Alright, here's stuff.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Ah.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed. Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Alright. Nothing of note there.
She wasn't always such a loner.
This is...
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Anything else of interest? Alright, I have all the clues yet. Okay, yeah, level 20 is the max rank.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Okay.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
You sure you don't know McCaffrey? The book was in your room.
I would have thought it was pretty obvious the book was among Evelyn's things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You think you have some way to link me to McCaffrey?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't think that.
Looks like I was mistaken. We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Alright. We seem nice.
Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, Code 2.
No, we got to go to the bowling alley first. Rusty. Then we're gonna go back to Mensch's bar, see if I missed anything, and then boom. That's it. We can go back to Central and do whatever Captain.
Units in the vicinity in the Central unit. 211 and shots fired. 410
I thought there
South
was more
Flower
road there.
Street. Units that can handle Code 3, identify.
Breathe, damn it!
Ooh, they're dead. Yeah, I should use the siren more. Okay, so the reason I stopped there is my controller died. I didn't know it was low. Anyways, back to our case. Make a right up here. Wait, that's Central. Why are we not going to the bowling alley?
Whoa there!
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Who's that guy?
Tiernan! LAPD!
Why do they run?
There!
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Come on, Phelps, you're losing that little weasel.
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
I'll give it to him though, this car ain't very fast.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. Phelps, you gotta get me closer!
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires!
Roaster's kind of not doing well already. I feel like we need one more good bump and he is down for the count.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
But like I said, one more good hit and he
damn
is
it,
down
he'll
for
kill
the count.
himself.
It's alright, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. Let's bring this kid crashing back down to earth. That's the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Tiernan?
Show me your hands!
Now we can head down to the police station, Rusty.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank.
If we, I mean, if we just turn around, it's only a couple blocks away.
Code 3 identified.
Then once we get that done, it's straight shot to CPS. What even are we doing?
Guy from the papers. Solve that big case.
Is he in like an alleyway or something? Can we go in here? No?
Wow.
Oof.
What are you, a linebacker?
Out of the car, police.
No, wait, not that car, not that car, not that car. Sorry. You can have your car back. Rusty.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive at 211 in progress. And
We were just there.
3 identified.
Oh. Okay, that was that dude's fault. Not my fault this time. Ooh. Screen shook a tiny bit there.
Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Oh, downstairs again, huh? Alright.
That's a guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Where's downstairs at? It's through here? Yep. I assume it's another
Nice thing about
letter.
Eagle, they don't talk about other people.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, fellas. You're married. Yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Alright. What's that? So,
Got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
there's a phone in here.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go get McCaffrey.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
on whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slam River found out.
Seems Rusty does not care.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
11 tail 49, did you receive 11 tail 49?
Give me a break.
McCaffrey's apartment. G. McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's in
number
apartment
6.
6.
So he is on an upper level. Alright. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. The last bastion.
Don't think this is anything.
Oh. Oh.
He said he was at
Firearms
home.
and Rawlings.
He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Alright.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Bloodied shirt. Alright. So upstairs, it's in a pigeon coop.
Talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
There he is.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
Alright. Yeah, these chases aren't that intense without music.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Be careful, he looks dangerous.
He does look pretty dangerous. I don't know why I'm tapping this. It hasn't even given me a prompt yet.
Give it up, LAPD.
Can I? No, I can't aim my gun at him. Come on, give me the button prompt to tackle. So close. Yes. Boom.
McCaffrey, You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. It wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects.
I get the point.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for any Central unit.
Straight shot CPS, alright. Well, an almost straight shot CPS. Uh-oh.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
It's
All right.
McCaffrey, gotta be.
I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan is the one who have reason to. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me.
Let's get McCaffrey. McCaffrey is in interview room 2.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
What evidence do we have? Oh yeah, these pawn rings were from the Mueller case. Oh yeah!
You have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
What about the book?
We know that you thought enough of her to loan out your copy of the Metaphysics.
I what? I did no such thing. That bitch stole that book from my apartment. The impudent fucking moron.
And that made you angry?
Angry? I was livid. Looking up at me with that stupid face of hers, begging me to forgive her. Aha. Very good. That's one to you, detective.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Do we have any evidence to accuse him of anything? No.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the 5th columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
It's either gonna be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
So it might not have been him. Could have been Tiernan.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Interview room 1.
Why did you
Here's
run,
the bowling alley
Tiernan?
guy.
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
All right.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us.
Dang it. I feel like this
Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist.
Good solved case.
He had nothing but vitriol for her.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Dang.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
Wait, why can't we go to the
McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told
Why
us.
can't we go to the Keystone studio?
One little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
Yeah, we can't go to the studio. Yeah, I know the place closed down, but we could have gone there to see if there was anything left behind. So what, are we going back to McCaffrey?
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Yeah, we do have the tire iron.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Not that you wanted to kill Evelyn, but... Wait, no.
Tiernan is prepared to testify
Forgot about that.
you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
I still feel like he's our guy. Tiernan's gotta have something to hide, definitely, but... Wait, why are you even calling?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks for your help.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy calling him.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me.
I still feel like it's McCaffrey.
And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it.
Ugh. He genuinely does not know.
Wasn't me.
I don't think he's our guy.
Wait here.
I still want to believe it's McCaffrey. I still want to believe it's McCaffrey.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, Jeffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple
we can
parking
book
tickets
this
and a
guy.
petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We can book this guy.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at the prison graveyard.
All right then. That's not it for today. Oh no, no, no. We have still got one more case to do. That's a lot of vehicle damage. 3-star Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first, then try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and infilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant!
Get back!
back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I Company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You
so
have
we just
10
did the
men
studio
left.
secretary
My orders
murder.
are to save
Yeah.
what's left. Move out!
Yep, so this next case is the last case in the Homicide division.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
Myself. Percy Bysshe Shelley.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
Oh, my head.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
Found in the public square. So, the fountain in the public square.
The note is from the Dahlia maniac. He definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty.
Finbar.
We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what?
Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Could somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
Okay, so this is a unique case. So basically, whenever you get to, let's say, the fountain that we're going to now, you get another stanza of the poem. And that stanza of the poem gives you a clue of where to go next. And you do that over and over again, basically, until you find where the guy's hid out at.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Pershing Square, 2:50 p.m.
Rather you than me, Phelps.
Yep, another poem stanza.
You know the local hobos use that as an
There's a cave all overgrown with trailing and odorous plants.
All overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day.
Emerald and a fountain leaps in the midst of the
Where
lake
next?
From its curved roof of mountains, frozen tears like snowy silver, the long diamond spires hanging downward, raining forth a doubtful light. What's this? Social Security.
Elizabeth Short.
Elizabeth Short.
Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
Elizabeth Short's Social Security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out?
Okay.
You got a city map?
So I know where all of the things are. Well, I mean, I know what they are. I don't know where they are. Main Street Terminal, no, it's not that. It's the LA Hall of Records, basically. It's where the next one is. Not Bradbury, not Angel's Flight, not LA Public Library, at least not yet, that's later. Again, not the Intolerance set, that's later again. Main Street again. Pueblo, Union Station. Where's the Hall of Records at? Oh, there's the Hall of Records.
See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose. Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citations. What a day to be a cop. Pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Whoa.
Central Unit, Car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
The Hall of Records.
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Oh, hidden shields. I guess those are collectibles. So, top floor. Got it. Oh, in there maybe? There's a lot right there.
Let's go.
Now through there. Ooh.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
Perfect.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
From the temples high of man's
ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
Murmurings of unsealed springs where science bedews. So, is it the thing?
Jesus Christ, Cole, get off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty! There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Swing thing. Come on. It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
Ooh. Ugh.
That was too close. Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so I have
another Dahlia clue?
A rough idea.
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
The Mulder dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
I think the next excerpt is the library, if I can find it. Angel's Flight, Pershing, Main Street, RKO, LA Public. Yep. It's LA Public.
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. We got you now, genius. We're coming for you. Calm down.
Whoa. Why did I just say it like that? Bruh. Alright. Los Angeles Public Library.
I'll pull a rank here, Cole. Not hauling myself. Go get it, Tiger.
It'd slow me down anyway, old-timer.
Perfect. Alright. Speedrunning this. Wait, hold on. I feel like yeah, this is the wrong spot. This is the wrong spot, because I remember Cole saying something about, like, a step backwards is a step in the right direction. Something like that. We. But I don't know. And also, I don't think I can get back up.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
So, go down here. Actually, yeah, I think we are supposed to go down here. Then climb up those ladders. Go up here like fire exit. And then, yeah, alright, cool. Alright, some stuff. Religious necklace, I assume, from... This is...
Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Oh, from
ripped from Antonia's necklace.
Wasn't she one of the... Wasn't her case one of the DLC cases?
Round which death laughed. Sepulchred emblems of dead destruction. Ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
Hmm.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
What even was the fourth excerpt? Hold on. Round which death lapped, sculptured emblems of death, destruction, ruin with ruin. Yeah, I think it is the tar pit or whatever. Yeah, Westlake tar pit. Yep, there it is.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Alright. 105 North Avenue. Westlake tar pits. I think next is the museum.
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Very funny.
Very funny, Finbar.
Whoa!
Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
Here. Then here.
Gangway snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Steady.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
So I'll go straight, then to the right. Do I go straight again? Yes, I do. And right.
Whoa!
And left.
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Straight, then left, and boom, we're here. There's a white shoe.
One of Teresa Terrelson's shoes.
And another stanza from the poem.
A sphere which is as many thousand spheres.
Yep, this is the...
Okay.
The museum.
Where to now?
Museum, coal museum.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Alright. Oh wait, I need to set the marker to the place. Isn't this the museum? Yeah, LA County Art Museum. Wow, it's not that far. Ben Bar, get over here. Ben Bar.
So this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in a bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
Yep. This way to maze, I assume we gotta go through that.
On it goes. Do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
Yep.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky.
Okay,
I'm gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
Alright, through here. Take a left and right. Take a right. Right again. Oh, 180 this time. Huh. I'm gonna go this way. If we go down here, hold on. This... No, this... Oh wait, it does lead somewhere, okay. Huh, who'd have thought? And I think that's the maze. Wow, actually. I thought that would be... That's the first girl's ring, right?
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
Celine Henry. Ugh.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Alright, I think this next place will be one of the last places. It's the Intolerance, wherever it may be. I think this is it. Yep. Here we go. Finbar, you drive us.
Picture in the paper.
You're behind the wheel.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us,
No,
physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God. There's the throne up there. Now it's just a matter of getting...
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Paul. I'll get you off of there.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Barely made that. Alright. Now here's a throne. Is it? No. It's not our throne. I think that's our throne down there, though. Probably like a ladder or something. Somewhere. Is that right there? Or is it something else? Oh, it's something else. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Whee. Typewriter ring.
Typewriter
Evelyn
ring.
Summers.
Evelyn Summers.
Last case. And another stanza. Late
Place he calls home. End of the line.
No, 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 no! Come on! Ah, no! I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on him.
Oh! I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
Alright. It's a church. I know that much. LA Public. Angel Flight. Bradbury Building. Hall of Records. Pueblo. Union Station. These are hidden vehicles, okay. 4th Street. Where could it be? Christ Town of Thorns. Yep.
You might see this as a cry for help.
For God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer. He researches and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go at. If he hadn't sent the letter...
Yeah, he's right. If he didn't send those letters, if he hadn't sent those letters, he would still be out there. Finbar, you're coming in with me. I don't care. This looks like the scene in a horror movie. Oh, that's one of the bars was missing. That's how they got into Maldonado's house. Okay. Huh. Neat. I actually did not notice that first playthrough.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
Let's just go up there and shoot him.
Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Must? Cool.
Boom! LAPD! Give yourself up!
Oh. Ugh.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty.
We're going down there.
New objective. Kill Garrett
I'll
Mason.
go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out.
You're an interesting man, detective. Why the police force?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common? Are you acquainted with slaughter? Does it attract you? Have you felt the fear? Understood the power? Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable here?
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
This place gives me the creeps. I do not like it one bit.
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
Down.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll
The
be no
DA?
more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we got to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of advice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
Yeah, promotion. Going to add. You know, I might actually do one of the Vice cases right now. I ain't got nothing else to do, so why not? 3 cases. 5-star. Promoted. Vice Desk, Hollywood Police Station, Division 6. Black Dahlia remains open. The truth lost to all but a handful of men. I assume we're getting another war flashback. Oh, how was I right?
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple. I'm scared, Sarge. Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar.
How many times have you been in combat, Sarge?
I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time.
Was it bad?
It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
The Black Caesar.
Phelps, welcome to Vice. This is your new partner, Roy Earl. Take a seat. A special request was made to transfer you to Ad Vice. We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street.
Yucca Street?
Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
Did I ask your opinion, detective? 2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine. That makes it an Ad Vice case. Beat it.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant have some history? You could say that. We used to be partners. So, you're working with the big boys now, Cole?
I guess so, Roy. I thought Homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps. I had to pull a few strings to get you over to Advice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay? Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
I can assure you I'm no war hero, detective.
Let's rouse some hopheads.
Yo, is that a fire truck right there? Nah, I'm not gonna take the fire truck. I want to, though. Fire truck's cool.
Nice car, Roy. Is it department issue?
No, this is my sled. You can't be seen slumming it in a Nash if you're in Vice, Cole. Meanwhile, we got needle freaks kissing it goodbye all over Central Avenue.
Any in the vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identify.
Who in God's name would eat at that hovel?
They really picked a prize shithole for our first date.
It's up the stairs, detectives. Around the corner, last door on the left.
Got it.
I'm all done. Your show now.
Carruthers.
Phelps?
I've been reassigned to Advice.
What have we got?
2 stiffs. Overdosed. Been dead a couple of days.
Government issue morphine. We use the same syrettes in Okinawa.
Fucking Negro junkies can't take supply this pure.
You know these guys?
I know of them. The younger one's a 2-bit horn player by the name of Cornell Tyree. The other one works in distribution. Started using a little too much of his own product, and Jack D took exception. He wasn't born that ugly. His name's Lamont. Tyrone Lamont.
So who's supplying the drugs?
That's easy. Whoever knocked off the wharves in San Pedro. Jack Dragna, Mickey Cohen. Dope's been all upside down ever since Jimmy Utley started the long walk at Quentin.
You talk about it like it's a system.
It was a system. But those days are long gone.
We are supposed to uphold the law.
Yeah, and we do. But we can't change people. The truth is, everyone wants a license to get a little dirty now and then. Our job is to keep it manageable.
That's how you see it?
See it any other way, and you better forget about being a vice cop.
Can we get on with this? Today, preferably?
Is Tyree or Lamont?
Took his jolt and drifted off. And I suppose his friend wasn't in any condition to notice that he had stopped breathing.
These clowns lived on popcorn?
Must have been messy eaters. It's all over the floor. One cigarette is enough to knock you out for combat trauma. 2 of them will stop your heart.
Didn't one of those
Never
guys?
the same,
Didn't the other
buddy.
guy have like 3? June 12th, 1925.
They say only the good die young. I hope it was true in your case.
Cornell Tyree. Radio station.
Who is JJ? And why do these 2 care about his taste in music?
275.
I think I've seen it
FM.
all.
Wait, there's more, right? Yeah, I need to inspect like hands. Yeah.
Looks like it was always going to end this way.
3 morphine syrettes. Nothing in him.
Another day, another dollar.
Right here we got a wallet from Mr. Tyrone Anthony
Tyrone Lamont. Not even 23 years old.
Numbers.
A small chance in life is probably better than no chance.
Yeah.
Find anything interesting?
The Black Caesar.
Black Caesar. From the joint across the street. Looks like something was taped to the bottom of the cup.
Cherry Bellwin.
Some kind of fruit? A bell?
Another day,
Win.
another dollar.
Strange doodle.
Cherry Bellwin. Huh. On My Head by Andrew Hale.
I wonder what's the correlation between love of the needle and love of the music.
Not that. Trying to get the other Black Caesar cup.
Another special order from the Caesar.
And of course, something taped underneath it. Probably the United States Army issue morphine.
A bit heavy for an empty cup. They've been getting their fix right over the counter in broad daylight.
Yep. There's the morphine.
The Emperor across the street appears to shift a lot of popcorn. Let's shake him down.
Alright. Oh. Oh. There's an unused
Street life have
morphine.
no idea how dangerous this stuff is.
And again, nothing tastes the bottom. Probably one of those morphine tabs. Or syrettes, whatever.
No cooking or preparation. Must have been the easiest fix these two ever had.
Hmm. Can I go in here? No.
You catch all the good ones, Phil.
Anything in the bedroom? Just another Black Caesar cup.
Another special order from the Caesar.
And again, nothing taped to the bottom. Which is where the morphine came from. Oh, here. I think these are just instruments. Yeah, nothing else. Alright.
Another day, another dollar.
Let's go check about that Black Caesar food hut. Yep. There she is, the Black Caesar food hut.
Help you? Detectives Phelps and Durrell, LAPD. We're inquiring into the deaths
Hand over the popcorn, numbskull, before we kick the door in.
Ooh. He runs, doesn't he?
Get that son of a bitch.
Apprehend the fry cook.
Stay on him.
Alright. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty tough chase. Alright. Oh, almost got him.
Eddie, help me out, man. They're trying to kill me. You gotta help me out. What the hell going on here? Morgan! That you?
You picked the wrong cop, you fucking animals.
Boom.
What's What's your name?
Morgan.
Half an answer is no answer to me, asshole.
Fleetwood Morgan.
Keep an eye on him, Roy, while I take a look around.
Keep very still, Fleetwood. Don't give me an excuse to shoot you.
What's in here? Ticket.
Should be stamped on the reverse by the issuer.
Trumpet.
Doesn't look like anything.
What's this thing? Mm-hmm.
These number slips might affect your tone, Fleetwood.
Just some eggs in a bowl.
Junk.
Junk.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
No. It's in here. Cups and, ooh, army surplus morphine.
Morphine. Might not be filling, but I'm sure it's satisfying.
Think that's everything in here. Did I not check everything or something? Is there something else I need to? No, not there. Wait. No, it's nothing. What is it? I know I have an intuition point left. I don't know what they want from me. Is it outside the hut?
What, you're giving up and going home? Get
No.
back here, Cole.
Something in here.
Maybe if... No.
Do I check the back of this thing? I do.
Maybe Morgan can give us something on this
Jermaine Jones.
character.
That's everything.
About time we heard what Fleetwood here has to say, Cole.
Alright.
We're inquiring about the deaths of 2 men in an apartment across the street, Fleetwood. We want answers.
Of course. I'll do my best, mister.
You sold the drugs to Cornell Tyree and Tyrone Lamont.
Oh, I sell fried steaks and black-eyed peas.
You're lying, Fleetwood. We know that you supplied them.
I don't know nothing about no drugs. All I do is my 10 hair flipping burgers. Can you prove any different?
Flipping burgers and strapping jolts of morphine to the bottom of popcorn cups, Fleetwood. Now, I want the truth. Who supplies the drugs?
Cat by the name of Armstrong Edwards. All right, he brings the stuff around about once a day.
I know Armstrong. He's a two-bound, strictly small time. Who's he working for, Fleetwood?
Jermaine Jones.
We have you for the hop and resisting arrest. Tell us about the numbers if you want our help.
Look, the numbers are the white man's tax on poor folk. All right, now what else you want to know?
We have an address on the slips. We're gonna go down there now and rat you out, Fleetwood. Tell whoever it is that you rolled over and gave them up.
No. Look, I've been cooperative, okay? Now you gotta help me some.
Fleetwood, I'm gonna speak personally to the judge on your behalf.
A name, Fleetwood.
Look, he's a real slick dude. Wears a hat and swings a cane. Goes by the name of Merlin. All right, I ain't got a last name.
See you at the station, Fleetwood.
Wait, you're gonna help me, right?
Of course, kid. You helped us out. We always like to repay a favor. Can you see that Fleetwood gets a nice cell, Wallace? One with a window and a nice fresh pillow.
Investigate bodies and... Oh, that dude almost ran me over. Wow, okay. I should have just used the phone booth right here.
Operator, message for KGPL. Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jermaine Jones musical booking agency.
Just a moment, Detective. Jermaine Jones. The office is listed as 5528 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks, ma'am.
All right. Let's go to the numbers operation first.
I heard you were in the Blue Room the other night. Shouldn't you have been at home? Tucked in bed with the wife and kids?
Where I go is your business?
It couldn't have had anything to do with a certain delightful but damaged German girl, could it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Roy. How was Hopgood doing, Roy?
Who?
Marlon Hopgood, your informer. He was my corroborating witness in the Bishop case.
Bishop
Oh,
case?
right. Marlon. You're not still sore about that, are you? You made the case without him.
Was that one of my traffic cases?
He was an accessory to the abuse of the girl, Roy.
As long as Hollywood exists, it's
No,
going
Mark
to be
Bishop
chewing
was
up starry-eyed
one of the
little
homicide
girls.
cases.
Marlon was small time. You caught the big fish. And look how much good it did your career.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Huh. Cafe. Oh, I need to... You know, I'll park at the cafe. Then we can just walk over there. Numbers operation, 9:02 a.m. Ugh. Anything through here? No.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
The name's Merlin Odie. I run a strictly legitimate bookmaker's detective.
So that's not an illegal wire service that your colleagues are running? And the number slips that I've been picking up all morning with this address on them have nothing to do with you.
I pay my kick to the Wops, and they pay their cut to the LAPD. You can't go shaking me down.
You're a loudmouth motherfucker, aren't you? Anyone ever tell you that criminals are supposed to keep their mouths shut? Stay where you are while we look around.
Wait. Oh, I think I get it. Hold that. No wait, it's Cherry Bellwin, not Bell Cherry Win. Okay. Dang. Cherry Win. Okay. Alright. Bell Cherry. Now we just need to win. There we go. Here's some morphine.
This quantity, we're looking at a high-level trafficking charge.
Betting slips.
Thanks for the paper trail, Merlin.
Ramos revolt.
I think Ramez's place is our next stop. Oh, that's quite a win for a dime, Merlin. You better start talking.
God damn it. Get after him, Phelps.
Give it up, Artie.
That broad has socks in it this year.
Ooh.
Stop right there, Artie, or I will shoot.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Oh, get the car. Ugh. Travel that poor man.
What are you trying to do, Merlin?
There he is. See him? Lock him up and
boom.
The key.
All right, relax, motherfucker, you got me.
Nice wand, Merlin. Too bad you couldn't pull off your vanishing act.
Make your joke, smart guy, but don't damage that. That there's a valuable antique.
You don't say. Maybe you ought to have a look at this, Cole.
I owe you no
Adi has
for
Jose Ramez in his pocket. Ramez must have forgotten his lucky numbers. Would you like to calculate the odds on you going to prison for a very long time, Merlin?
I'm not going nowhere. I've paid my contributions, and I'm not getting hustled by you.
Not yet. We still got some evidence.
Cohen took over the wire service from Siegel, right?
Baseball. Okay. Oh, do I have like infinite intuition points now or something? Nah, it just gave me 5. Okay. think there's anything else. So yeah, we can question this guy now.
We're only interested in morphine. Army surplus morphine. What do you have to say about that?
I heard about that. Big robbery on the ship. Ain't my line of work. I prefer something with a sporting outcome.
We found the morphine.
You distribute for the Jews if you're a patsy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll distribute for the LAPD, motherfucker. If this is a shakedown, I wish you get on with it. I can call my man from the 77th Division and have this all cleared up.
Ramez seems to owe you a lot of money.
We all owe somebody.
The truth, Merlin. Do you know that stealing that surplus is a federal beef? That means that all the payoffs will count for nothing if the feds get involved. Do you want that kind of feed?
How do you think you can tie someone like me into a major operation like that?
Oh, and what did the IOU note describe? Ramez promises to pay Merlin Audi. He included $321 and no cents.
Sorry. My mistake. Were you in on the San Pedro robbery? The morphine that vanished from the wharves?
You're barking up the wrong tree. I'm a middleman, and my ass is covered.
You're not the guy we want, Merlin, but we're taking you in. Maybe some time in a cell will help you remember something worthwhile.
Fuck you, and fuck you. You'll never put a charge on me.
If I could just grab him and take him over to the slot machine.
Take the long way around. And don't be gentle with him. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for Ramez Removals. That's Ramez, R-A-M-E-Z.
Just checking. Ramez Removals, corner Sunset and Wilton, owned by a Jose Victor Ramez.
Thanks.
All right. Investigate Ramez Removals. Ramez Removals. Oh yeah, there's a booking agency near here. I forgot about that.
Mickey Cohen runs the dope rackets?
Mickey does what he's told. Benny Siegel will take a cut of any action that's going.
I thought Jack Dragna was...
Dragna's an old-time greaser. He keeps his head down and pays his dues. Word is he's gonna clip Bugsy.
Whose word?
What does it matter? One lowlife killing another lowlife makes our job easier.
Any available unit of 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
This car cost me a fortune, you...
Look at this place. I'm guessing not much talent comes out of this talent agency.
Jermaine Jones Musical Booking Agency, 238.
Here we are. Jermaine Jones, 238.
Yeah, J. Jones, 238.
Hey, who let you in?
You boys looking for work? What kind of actors?
Jermaine Jones.
Don't bother getting up. Your flunky Fleetwood Morgan just snitched you out.
I wasn't planning to.
Now, you think you could tell me who the hell you are?
LAPD. We'd like to take a look around.
The hell you will, motherfucker. You carrying a warrant?
No, do we need one? Search the place, Cole.
What do you think you're gonna find, policeman? Huh?
Scott Phantom. Fine radio. Shortwave, AM and FM. My father has a Scott.
Hold
you
on.
ain't allowed to do this. I got rights.
275 FM, right? .275 FM. Oh.
No wonder this thing is sounding a little muffled, Jermaine.
Brennan! Wilt! Get over here. Take these assholes apart.
You heard the boss.
Alright. Another fight.
Is this the best you got?
Come on, beat these sons.
Sit tight, asshole. Pretend you're at the parlor getting your nails done. Cole, you better search through that stuff in the radio before you brace our friend here.
Got a stack of 50s.
How many starving musicians pay with perfect, clean 50s?
Stack of 50s. U.S. Army surplus
This must be how
morphine.
those two bums standing guard take their wages. Too much for felony possession. I'm thinking intent to supply.
And some betting slips. Not that. That.
Your friend Fleetwood was also a betting man, Jermaine.
So what, do we question him now?
Lamont and Tyree are dead. At a stretch, the DA could have you on felony murder for supplying stolen government money.
Tyrone and Cornell are dead?
They're on a slab downtown with the ME examining their last meal. Popcorn washed down with morphine.
You offering me a deal?
I have a pet judge who hates blacks. He'll give you 50 years for your two buddies. Another 30 for stealing from Uncle Sam. You'll be out by the time you're 110. Imagine the changes you'll see.
I get the message. How much is this gonna cost me?
Who supplies the morphine?
I don't know nothing about that.
I think you and your cronies are responsible for the theft from the
No,
wards.
there's nothing
If you want to
saying
save
that
your
they
skin,
stole
stop
morphine.
lying to us, Jones.
So, I look like some kind of criminal genius to you.
There's nothing
That
saying
what
they
you're saying,
stole the
motherfucker?
morphine?
Prove that I was in San Pedro and that I stole that shit.
You're off the hook. For now.
I
So
stole
we
it.
make you for all of it. You're the fall guy from Mickey Cohen.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a colored man. You see any Jew boys running around here? I collect my cut. Lenny the Fink controls the action.
Lenny who?
Lenny Finkelstein, Mickey's dipshit brother-in-law.
What's the score with Ramez removals?
I brought a radio from there. That's all.
So when we visit Ramez removals and tell them that we want a special bookcase or wardrobe to hide our dope in, They're gonna be copacetic?
And when we tell them their good friend Jermaine sent us and said they could do a nice deal for the LAPD.
I could use an act like you two. Those fucks Abbott and Costello are on the slide. Hollywood could use another couple of deeply unfunny white bread humps like you.
Very good, Jermaine. You have character. Now cough it up.
Ramez is a good friend of Lenny the Fink. You getting the picture?
What is the link between the morphine and the numbers slips?
There is no link. You're wasting your time here.
Oh, what happens?
You're lying to me, Jones. Tell me about Merlin.
Who? I don't know anyone named Merlin.
You don't ask, you never find out. You either rat out the next link in the chain, or you spend the rest of your life in jail.
Are you gonna put that in writing, asshole?
Take them all in.
We have a deal, right?
We're after the morphine. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. You have my word.
So where to now? Ramez removals.
So Mickey Cohen or Jack Dragna stole the Army's surplus morphine, and they are selling it on the streets?
Looks that way.
But the mob wants returned customers, not corpses. Why haven't they cut the morphine?
Ouch. Is that a functional
Good question,
tow truck?
Detective.
I don't think so. Dang.
This robbery happened months ago, right?
The beginning of the year.
So why are the proceeds suddenly turning up now?
Another good question. But where does it get us? It's like asking questions in the middle of the movie. If you just sit tight and keep your yap shut, you'll find out what happens. We need to follow the evidence.
Oh, this is Ramez removals.
LAPD. We're here to see Jose Ramez.
What's it about?
Routine inquiries, sir. Can you tell us where we can find him?
You missed him. He was in the delivery truck, just went out.
God damn it.
Get this guy.
11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance in pursuit of narcotic suspects aboard a GM delivery truck. Commercial license David Charles 457.
Roger, 11K.
What does this lunatic think he's doing?
We're not playing around here. Take this clown off the road. Getting close. Steer him off the tar. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Should be going down any second now.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
He's going left onto Hollywood. Get alongside him and take him out.
Give it up, LAPD.
Jose Ramez, you're being arrested on suspicion of supplying illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage to LAPD property.
Hey, hold your horses. I supply furniture, not drugs. And that thing back there, that was an accident. Some furniture came loose. That's all.
Save it for the DA, Chico.
Keep an eye on him. We're gonna take a look around inside.
Oh, newspaper. Heir apparent to Bugsy Siegel. Kelso and Sheldon.
Couldn't you think anywhere else to meet, kid?
We like to choose our ground.
What is that supposed to mean? Huh?
It's something Wellington said at Waterloo. The guys who win normally choose where to fight.
Are we gonna fight, kid? The two of you versus my boys here? I love the fight game. I went a few rounds myself. You and your friend, he looks tough, but I don't like your chances. Nah.
We don't have to fight, Mr. Cohen. We have you an enfilade.
What the fuck is that? Some kind of steak?
It means my men are in cover, but that they can still shoot you. If those were my orders, you would all be dead now.
Are you kidding me? This is a $200 coat. You got some balls.
Kelso.
I hope you didn't scratch the paint of my new Lincoln.
These guys are getting out of the dope business, Mr. Cohen. You'll have no more problems from them. The morphine is going to disappear back into the sea.
Hang on. You're getting hasty. There's a lot of dough on offer here.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Cohen, but we are going to have to politely decline. After today, the morphine is no more.
This isn't the way we normally do business.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Cohen.
Call me Mickey. Are you aware of the risk, huh?
I'm giving it to you straight, Mr. Cohen. There will be no more morphine. We made a mistake and would like to back out gracefully. If you come after us, we will be forced to come after you.
You've been polite up till now, so don't stop making threats.
I don't make threats, Mr. Cohen. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Is that guy your idea of muscle, kid?
There's something you should know about Jack, Mr. Cohen. He killed 6 Japs hand-to-hand with just a bayonet and a K-bar knife. His outfit, the 6 Marines, killed over 100,000 Japs in 3 months in Okinawa, and he was in the thick of it.
Those Japs are little guys, right?
Yes, Mr. Cohen. About your size.
Alright, back to the case at hand.
What's with the puddle? Where's that trail of water coming from, Cole?
There must be a way through the back. Welcome to Furniture Village, where taste comes to die. What a pile of junk. My mother would be in heaven. I bet this is the kind of crap you love, Cole. 20 years out of fashion.
Ah, this ladder right here, okay.
Smells of old people in here.
What's through here? Ah, just the roof of the place, alright. Phelps, go down the ladder.
Anything? I can't be sure. Watch yourself, Roy. I'm gonna try shifting some of this.
Oh, I
Are
need
you
to...
kidding? Don't bring this junk down on me. This is an expensive suit.
I need to do some more of
This is useless. I can't see a damn thing. You need to get up onto the floor above.
Wait, hold on. Could I just, like... Yes, I can.
Get down here. There's a cold room in the back.
Time to go down, Phelps.
I think we know where the water's coming from. You're gonna want to see this.
Oh, frozen packs of morphine.
There's something frozen inside.
Well, I'll be damned.
Morphine.
This must be how they transport the morphine.
It's like Santa's grotto for hopheads in here.
Ice. That's clever.
Better than popcorn cups, that's for sure.
Look at it all. This is big, boy.
It's not small. Now we just need to get to the source.
Time to check Jose's books. See where he makes his delivery runs. Try the front desk.
Alright. I assume this is the front desk.
Where's he been delivering? And who's been delivering here? Any repeat business in the ledger, Cole?
I think we know why Rames has been ordering so much ice.
So do we question him now, or... Polar... Huh, convenient.
LAPD, leave it right there. Everyone out of the vehicle and put your hands up. There's something in the ice.
He's making a run for it. Let him have it.
I think I have a feeling I know where he's going. Ooh! I just had to shoot him.
Take them all to Hollywood Station. Have the ME and Tech Services go over this place.
Where will you be?
Hunting polar bear. Is Audie serious? Is the LAPD turning a blind eye to narcotics?
Keep your shirt on, Phelps. Drugs are prohibited. Doesn't mean people don't want to take them. Limiting supply doesn't mean that we have limited demand.
Ooh!
What the hell?
I understand that. I know that the average Joe needs to unwind a little, let his hair down at the end of the week, but morphine? Heroin?
It's important to demonize hop, Phelps. Looks good in the papers. But when all is said and done, it's just another chemical like booze. A lot of people in high places think we're doing the city a favor by keeping the dope rolling into Central Avenue. Donnelly certainly believes we need to keep them anesthetized.
Better jobs and opportunities would go a lot further.
Will you listen to yourself?
Indian in the vicinity of 211 in progress at 3rd and Union. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify.
Polar Bear Ice Company.
The factory is closed. Has been for years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
Ooh!
That's one way of announcing we're here. Give it up, Finkelstein. Your brother-in-law will get you a good lawyer.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours.
Throw out the guns.
Down here somewhere.
What the hell is the matter? Can someone please just kill these assholes already?
Face here.
Oh! Dang it.
The factory is closed. Has been for years.
How
Not much
many
call for
janitors
ice
carry a gat?
anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
That's one way of announcing we're here. Give it up, Finkelstein. Your brother-in-law will get you a good lawyer.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours. Come on in and get massacred, suckers!
Eyes open. Down here somewhere.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
These schmucks cannot leave this building.
Move, I've got you.
Eyes open. Down here somewhere.
Oh, golden boy, hot shot. Take an extra dose of damage and stay standing.
Eyes open.
What the hell
He's
is the
around here
matter?
somewhere.
Can someone please just kill these assholes already?
Give me some goddamn cover.
Eyes open.
Boom.
I ain't running out of friends or guns in here anytime soon. Understand?
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
How long do you think you can hold out?
Peek.
You're fucked! Ah!
Find some cover!
Ow.
You're clear, go!
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
You're covered, Phelps.
I'm gonna put holes in
Give me some cover.
You know what? Give me that Thompson. Where'd he go? Around here? Oh, upstairs.
They're all dead, Finkelstein. Leave the weapon and put your hands up now.
Put my hands up. Sure. Then what? Cop to peddling the dope? Cut a deal? Ship me off to the queue? Soon as I get locked up, some old friend puts an ice pick above my ear? No thanks.
Only one other way out, shitheel.
Let's have a look around. Now that we've finally got some peace and quiet. I think I've had enough.
I think this is where all the morphine comes
This
from.
stuff has got to be worth at least $100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is going to make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
Well, well, who would have thought that Roy Earl's hand-picked new partner would have turned out to be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco.
Ooh.
This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen look bad. I won't lie to you, kid. I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
The death of Lenny Finkelstein should keep administrative vice in the headlines for now. That's good. That's probably gonna be it for today. I don't know. I might stream a bit of Modern Warfare later. Start that. I don't know. Anyways, if I do, see you then. If not, then tomorrow definitely. And that's the end.